Like, at the time, they had a PA on the other team. The PA would, like, blink strike onto me, and I'll force away, and I'll be sitting on top of, like, 5 wards, and the 5 wards slowly kill the PA.
Alright, Golgi, I restarted the stream just so the people watching have something to watch while we wait for the Echo bot. Ah, there it is! Alright, all we gotta do is complain about it.
Good stuff.
But yeah, the what we were talking about was the new core Venno, 30% XP talent into level 25 Plague Wards are those like they are ridiculous. They can hold a lane of Mega Creeps. They could probably hold 2 lanes of Mega Creeps on their own.
Yeah, and then I mean with a proper comp, right? You like kind of like push the opponents back when you're high grounding the opponent's team. You push the opponents back slightly, and then Venno sets up like 3 Mega Wards. And then the opponents can't really fight into it. And you keep on laying them more and more and more down. And you just keep on like kind of like leapfrogging wards upwards until you just control their high ground. It's ridiculous. And then you will take down towers actually incredibly fast. I had a that game also had Flub playing Pugna. So we were pushing together really, really fast. Yeah, get Venno with a Hand of Midas and pump him in some like those Tome of Experience, and he just hits level 25 in no time.
Alright, we're back in the lobby just waiting for the last 2 people to join. Taking a potty break, probably. Oh man, the Shadow Realm though brought the hype with their early aggression.
No, I do like their draft. I do think they could have won, but it just they just lost focus a few times there. And when they had the chance with the Aegis going high ground there, they dove way too far. They dove towards their fountain, and they should not be doing that when tier 3 is still up. And that's that fight I think everything turned around in.
Alright, both teams are back. Cloudin.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to draft this game. I'm really excited to see what they have in their sleeves. They definitely aren't conventional team.
They're not afraid to think outside the meta.
Definitely not. Yeah, 0 carry team. They did it. Is the stream on right now?
It will be going live. We are recording and streaming right now, but with a delay, we'll be back up. We'll be up soon.
Just listening to our conversations. Everything is good. Just talk about Dota while we are waiting, so viewers can have something to listen to. So it looks like Excellent Era likes going Radiant a lot. They had the choice of picking which side, and they just went Radiant again.
Alright, both teams ready.
Oh boy, here we go.
Should I...
Well, memes.
Yep. And since they started it, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish it. So Golgi, let's get down to business.
Oh, don't make me sing that. I don't know
To
lyrics.
defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I
Radiant
ever
team
met,
banned.
and you haven't got a clue. Golgi, I'll make a man
Radiant
out
team
of you. But maybe this time Shadow Realm can make a man out of excellent aura, as we have the first bands coming out. Same exact bands, Golgi.
Mountain Dew and Origin
Exact
Super
4,
Raid,
yeah.
built by fans
I wonder
for
what
one
Excellent Era
lucky fan. Tune in to
is
the new
worried
Twitch
about. I
channel.
mean, they must have something in
Weekly on
mind when
Super
they're
Rig
banning the
opponents,
parts
and
in
you
the
can win
arena,
the
right?
Super Rig
It's not
itself.
conventional
Vote,
bans,
win,
obviously,
Rig up.
but they decide to do it here. Sand King again being picked up. No brainer. I think it was the highest picked character in the qualifiers.
Sand King was, yeah,
Dire team
most picked, yeah, whereas
Night Stalker
Night
was
Stalker was
overall
most
most picked and banned.
contend, yeah, most contended. Oh, it's gonna be a bristleback first pick.
I like it.
Io again,
I mean,
Shadow Realm
yeah.
showing a preference for this hero.
I like this. I like this much better. Bristleback plus IO is an incredible combo. Bristleback is a hero that can extend his any kind of healing that he gets, stretch it farther than anyone else can. So great
Even
combo.
would you say even further than Medusa?
5 seconds remaining.
Interesting question. Because,
Well,
I mean,
actually, he turns health into more health. She turns mana into more
Reserve
health.
time.
So,
Yeah.
as far as healing goes, you're right. Bristleback would be the top contender. This is a TI. What was the big stomping ground of these two? The Whistleback. Was that TI 5 or TI post TI 5? I want to say it was TI 5, right?
Post TI
The
5.
Whistleback.
It was TI5. Was it TI5? Man, it actually been a while.
No, it wasn't
can't
TI
remember.
5 because TI 5
No, it
was the
wasn't.
Leshrac.
Dire team banned.
Oh yeah, don't
First
remind
band
me.
Leshrac,
God
yeah.
damn.
The
Leshrac is
Green
great,
team
man.
banning someone now.
I hated it when Leshrac was way too good. Oh my god. Because I mean, also I associate the meta with Sniper and Trolls also.
No, that's a
Oh.
different. That was a different one. That was Spin to Win. That was Sniper Troll Axe. Or no, that was what was it? Troll. Who
No,
else spins? Troll Axe Jug and then the Sniper on top. Spin to Win and ho ha ha ha.
I sort of got
Radiant
Leshrac
team
was also
banned.
very good at that time.
That was a different one from the TI one though, where he was like
Yeah.
first ban
Yeah.
first ban
Every
material.
single time. Yeah, he was. I remember him being banned every single time. It was just you had to ban him or you had to pick him. So whoever was the first pick didn't ban him. Whoever was the second pick always banned Leshrac.
Another Skywrath
5
mate pickup from
seconds
Era.
remaining.
Yeah, it looks like they have a. Can't remember who was playing it last game, but they played it really well.
Reserve
So
time.
this comfort pick. I mean, Sand King, Skywrath Mage, exact same lineup so far.
Dire only trading out the
getting
whistle,
banned.
the wisp, or only trading out the bristleback for their comp so far. But yeah, bristleback in a good spot this patch and does very well with an IO backing him up. So
I love the
a great
disruptor
opening.
ban.
Yeah, and I was gonna point that out. Dire banning the disruptor, so Era can't have it this time. He didn't have a huge presence with like giant glimpse ganks on the retreat, but he still had very good kinetic fields and very good static storms to set
Yeah,
up
it
fights
really
and
good
disrupt
because I mean
fights.
there wasn't a lot of relocate
5
ganks,
seconds
but the
remaining.
thing was like if there's ever a relocate, it's just going to have the
Reserve
even if you
time.
don't glimpse them back, just the static field into the static storm can just be enough to be able to kill the IO and their partner. So I mean it's just a smart ban to have when you're picking IO. Lich is an interesting pick. I mean I guess Lich has the similar idea with the Chain Frost plus Tether. It's not really fun to do that, but I'm not sure if he was really warranted banning here.
All right, the Undying was an interesting ban. It's not someone super in meta. I think Undying is a insanely great hero. What's weird is that Radiant Bandit, like, it could be pretty good against Bristleback because his decay will go through his Bristleback skill. No matter where you're hitting it, it's taking the same amount of HP away from him raw. So it's almost pure damage to Bristleback.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I guess they banned it because I mean they don't want to play it, and they know how aggressive the Dire loves to play. And Undying, I think, one of the most aggressive heroes in the game.
Tidehunter.
Yeah, man, Undying is looking better and better if they actually picked a 3 strength hero so far. But wow, Dire this time going for the big boys. Last time was just aggression, but I'm glad to see that having a little more team fighting this time. Last time they had barely any team fights going for them. It was kind of scattered, they're all very ganky, but they're going to have a Ravage, which is going to make the entire game tick around this
Reserve
cooldown.
time.
Yeah, it's going to. That's one of those things that can make Shadow Realm very cooldown dependent. Where if every time the Ravage is down, Era could be in a position where they just get super
Yeah.
aggressive. They're gonna want tower push if that's their plan. Let's see if they draft it. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, Bristleback is someone that can help a tower push a lot if you have someone in the back line that can do a lot of damage. So yeah, they have ways to breach high ground, they just need a way to be able to take it.
I want to see this Bristle get the Solar Crest pick again.
Oh, yeah.
We saw that. That's so ridiculously powerful on him.
I think there's just no two ways about it. I just don't see any better build on Bristleback than Solar Crest. The hero needs a little bit of mana regeneration, which Solar Crest provides. Evasion is great, and the minus armor, oh my god, just beautiful. The stack that with Viscous Nasal Goo, and whoever you're going after dies incredibly
5
fast, especially if they're going someone like Skywrath Mage, right? And on top of that, it helps you take Roshan. It just, the item just has no faults on
Reserve
Bristleback.
time.
Now the Undying Ban, it looks like it could be targeted at what they're looking to pick up next. They already get an Abaddon, so I do think we're going to see more strength cores here.
Maybe. I think when Undying gets banned, they kind of are more afraid of just kind of getting rolled in the early game, or they are worried about the healing. So they don't want to deal with the IO plus Bristleback healing. They feel like maybe that will be way too much to deal with. Excellent Era, of course, we've talked about this so many times, but whenever there's a Bristleback, you need to think about picking a Silver Edge carrier.
And they don't have one yet. I mean,
Nope.
you're not putting it on Abaddon.
No. Abaddon doesn't need to hide. He wants to be seen and attract a lot of attention.
Do you think we'll see a Slark or maybe a, I don't know, who's is there a Silver Edge mid that we're getting right now, or not so much?
5 seconds.
PA
remaining.
can go safe lane or mid. Juggernaut can go safe
Radiant's
lane,
team
also
pick.
mid.
Yeah, but are they gonna pick up the Silver Edge?
Yeah, Juggernaut and Legion are very happy getting Silver Edge, for sure.
Oh, the Legion, yeah.
Legion Commander.
Legion's been playing a lot of off lane though, yeah?
Yeah, Legion's usually off lane, but I mean, you gotta make it work in your lineup, right?
5 seconds
Man.
remaining.
7 strength heroes so far, Kunkka and Tidehunter. Be on the same team. Okay, Storm
Oh, the
Spirit.
Storm, alright.
Banning someone
I
now.
don't know about this. Okay, Storm
They
Spirit,
don't-
I guess, is a response to the IO. They need
They-
to have a way to dive in and kill the IO, or he's going to kill the team way too much.
They've got the X marks the spot, but
The
beyond that,
green
what do they
team is
have to
banning
kill the
someone
Storm
now.
here? Like
They
this.
they weather it. They
Yeah.
weather the storm, basically. Because they're also they're also
Fucking Golgi. Is that? Did you come up with that, motherfucker?
That was
God damn it!
improv, yeah.
Team pick.
that just came out. That just that was pretty clever. But yeah, they have to weather the storm. That's it.
You
Like,
son of a bitch.
Storm's gonna run out of mana. Oh boy. Okay.
But they have Storm and OD. How does is it OD safe Storm? They have to, right? That's all there is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Excellent Era's game plan is going to be, because Storm is gonna have a hard time killing anyone here except IO. But I should get a lot of protection. OD, I don't know. OD, I like the principle of it against Bristleback, because Bristleback takes a lot of damage, so therefore OD can steal a buttload of intelligence from him. But there isn't a lot of
Still no clear Silver Edge though, even on
Yeah.
Excellent Era.
Yeah, they just want to kind of fight through the Bristleback right now, kind of steal the intelligence away from him with OD. That's the game plan. But this might kind of backfire on them, because IO healing back Bristleback could be rough to deal with.
5 seconds remaining.
And I'm not sure if OD is going to have really adequate protection here.
Well, they've got the Abaddon. I mean, he can, he can always Astral if he gets the blink. Astral blink himself out. He's got the Abaddon to help,
Yeah.
and then good Burrow strikes can be very defensive as well. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna tilt this draft towards Excellent Era as I did last game.
Yeah, this one's hard, but Excellent Era does have a lot more meta team for sure. And I mean, Shadow Realm just hates drafting anything that goes late game. I mean, this is a lot better than the last one. This doesn't lose at like 30-minute mark if you're not super ahead. But they have a Viper here. Viper, someone also kind of like a timer basically on the game. You have to win before, I don't know, like 40, 50 minutes or get a huge advantage because the hero doesn't do much. I mean, at level 25, he gets like 20 armor, I think, from his talent, so he can really be tanky. But then again, who's going to push towers then?
Prepare for battle.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the typical timer for Viper is between 30 and 40 minutes. You want to close the game out.
Yeah.
If you get secure a very hefty advantage, you can buy yourself you can extend that window a little more, but
Of course. But I mean, I do like the flavor. I do like Shadow Realm, how they draft. They definitely don't keep it conventional. Yeah, I mean, and they also might have a little bit of trouble with the Storm, but if they pick up a pipe, Storm's early game is going to be really hard for him to be able to find any picks, and Storm that doesn't find any picks will be able to accelerate into late game as well.
yeah, but who's gonna pick up a pipe early?
Tidehunter can
you
do it.
don't think
I
he's
guess.
gonna go for the mech first
Just enough time to make
if
a
he's
cup of
going
tea.
that route?
I honestly do like pipe better than mech because there's no physical damage over on Excellent Era. Again, Excellent Era going for basically a full magic draft.
Yeah, but I mean, Arcane Orb is pure. Like it feels like I don't know. Yeah, it's.
Storm Spirit's most of his damage
Time
is
to get
magic
angry
from
with each
the Overload
Oh,
passive.
Excellent Era going aggressive onto the rune, and Sand King's gonna be able to pick it up. Now they have to get out though. They do have the
That's
Viper
slow.
putting lots of damage into him. He's gonna be able to eat up a tree. Already used 2 of those tangos. They're gonna clean it up, and economically, I think that's the win for EE.
Oh yeah, for sure. Good bounty pick up there. Alright, so Skywrath is going starting mid, which is a good idea. Get to Storm, a good lane.
Denied.
But yeah, just the thing is, like, Mechanism is good, but I think Piper should be able to prevent a lot more damage than the Mechanism is going to be able to do.
Oh, Abaddon
That's what I
is
think.
fighting up against this IO combo. It's a tri-lane, and he is putting the shields out, making sure that he can stay around. And yeah, I think immediately IO and Kunkka recognize that they can't really fight this.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Also,
Tidehunter is taking quite a bit of damage.
Should have known.
Another thing is, I think IO is a lot better of a mech carrier than Tidehunter is, just because his tether can amplify the heal that it pumps out on it.
True.
So putting a Guardian Greaves on IO, I think that's who picked the last game, the Guardian Greaves on IO. I think that's what they're going to do. Pipe on Tide, Guardian Greaves on IO.
Tide has a ton of regen though, so he's gonna be
Yeah.
okay here. He's trying to fight up against Sand King. Sand King does have Burrow Strike. He's trying to get the OD in range.
Oh,
Here it
neutral
comes.
kills are
There's the
helping.
Burrow Strike. Neutrals, yeah, putting damage into the Tide. Immediately gets the Astral out onto Tide, and Tide should be a dead boy here for the first blood, giving it to the OD.
First blood.
Oh, and immediately they're cleaning up a kill on the mid, but it's not soon enough.
It looks
That
like
does not
was-
help. That does not help Storm though.
No. Stormworthy, a little bit of rough lane here going against the Viper. Dying early doesn't really help. Skywrath trying to do as much as he can, try to save the Storm. Oh, Torrent coming out.
Bounty.
He's gonna be fine. Okay, this Tidehunter might struggle here. But if the Sand King is going to be jungling up, he should be able to secure quite a good amount of farm for himself to be able to scale into the late game, into mid game rather.
Oh, Torrent coming out onto the Skywrath. Skywrath is trying to put a lot of damage to the IO here in the bot rune, but Skywrath could be in some trouble. They don't have they don't have mana or anything, and he's making it out of here. I think
Torrent
they've
up
got
in one.
equal move speeds. Yep, equal move speeds. Torrent though, oh, it's gonna nail him. There they go. They get the last hit.
To the deeps with you.
Yeah, well
To
done.
the deeps with you.
And that's level 2 on Kunkka, so his gang should go a lot more smoother than that. And a lot more reliably too. Not that his Torrents hasn't been unreliable so far. They see the Sand King jungling here. I think this might be a great opportunity for them to have bot actually. Kind of do some work on this OD. OD should not be being able to farm in the lane by himself against Tide, honestly. Actually, surprisingly, oh, there's going to be a fight in the Radiant
Yep,
jungle.
in the jungle, they're going to clean up the IO. Now turning their attention to the Kunkka. Skywrath taking a lot of damage, but they've got no Caustic Finale. Oh, nice, he gets the heal off, and there's the Burrow Strike forward onto Kunkka, picking up a second one for themselves. Very good use of the salve there from Skywrath Mage, keeping himself alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, just overstaying their welcome. You can't be staying over in the Radiant jungle for too long without expecting some kind of counterplay coming out. Well, Storm's been taking a lot of damage. Should be fine though.
His OD's ability to just astral the Tidehunter when Tidehunter wants to come in the creep wave and anchor smash is not something that I had really given full credit to. It's very powerful.
Yeah, I mean that's how OD lanes mid actually.
Yeah,
You just
so yeah.
astral the opponent, and then you just take all the creeps and deny all the range creeps and stuff like that.
Storm, they could really transfer these supports to mid.
They're fighting Sand King right now.
Yeah,
but
again,
they should be
which-
following too far. Yeah.
There we go. Damage coming out. It's onto the IO. Burrow Strike could be coming through. It's going to catch onto both of them. Now they've got the damage into the IO, and they're going to transfer it onto the Kunkka once again. There we go. He's trying to go on the Skywrath Mage, but they've got everything they need. They're going to have a Torrent. Oh, onto both of them. But another Burrow Strike now. They've got the damage. One more Arcane Bolt into Kunkka, but should be. They still don't have the Caustic Finale. He's gonna use it. There we go. He gets the mango off, and another Burrow Strike forward onto the Kunkka. This roaming support duo of the IO Kunkka is just feeding at this point.
Yeah, just playing way too aggressively here. They have no business trying to go up into the Radiant high ground, at least the jungle high ground, up the river right now, without vision, especially. Sand King is gonna find IO again. IO wants to fight this? And he's staying around. This might be a bad idea.
Sand King wants to fight this. He still doesn't have his second level or a level in
Yeah.
Caustic. They've got this IO. IO actually had a Fairy Fire that he used. Now they've got an X Torrent onto Sand King, but Sand King should be able to just Static Storm. There it is. And he does it. Now, though, he's gonna go aggressive. He Burrow Strikes forward. They've got lots of damage coming up from the Skywrath, but this should be the death of Sand King. He pops his Fairy Fire, but that's not gonna be enough. He's gonna get. He's gonna get. Oh, yeah, he's gonna kill himself with the creeps, and he gets a bounty rune on the way out. That was way more than he should have been able to get out of that.
Just absolute disaster. Yeah, just I feel like there's some miscommunication there. I am sorry on the IO. Tried to bait out the Sand King. He stood there trying to fight the Sand King and just ended up getting killed by that. Like, there's a reason why Sand King is the most picked hero right now. His early game presence is incredible. The damage he pumps out is insane, and the CC can do it's so much. You can't really be unless you have your team backing you up right away. Shouldn't be playing that aggressively against Sand King, which they've done 3 times already.
Bounty!
Yeah, now they're super behind. Kunkka and IO both level 2 against level 4 of the Skywrath. And Skywrath go for the Tidehunter, but times is too
Oh,
tanky.
a gank coming out onto the top lane now. Bristleback could be going down. They've got a good Aphotic shield out. It's ready to pop any minute, and the blocks! Nice Torrent is going to stop Sand King, but there's the Aphotic pop, and that'll take out the Bristleback. They don't want to go too deep on this Kunkka. They do want to go too deep on this Kunkka, and there's going to be 2 TPs coming out. This is not the place to be. Burrow Strike through. He's staying under the tower. Now Ferris, he's got his ultimate though. Sand King gonna go down, but Abaddon is under the tower, taking some damage. Yeah, they didn't need to give up that death like that. Aphotic shield goes out. He's got a magic stick. They're bringing the Bristleback in, and Abaddon needs to go Needs to go. He's trying to turn around on Kunkka now. He's got the Aphotic Shield up. He's got his oh no, the magic stick. He's not gonna have enough. That was two unnecessary deaths for sure on EE. I appreciate, I love, like, as an aggressive player, I love their mindset there, but once they saw those TPs come in, it's time to get back.
Yeah, I mean, if they got back out there, that was incredible play, right? They got the kill on the Bristleback, they got a kill on the safe lane carry,
And forced
then they
CPs.
forced 2 rotations. Then it'll be complete, but Sankin can also borrow off a mid lane.
Oh, forward going on to the Viper. Viper now, this roaming team that's just picking up Pugna's little pet.
Yeah, that was a smoke gank right there. Yeah, Dire wants to respond, but they're falling behind quite bad already, which is not what they want to be doing with their team composition. They want to
Dire's bottom
be
tower
ones
is under
taking
attack.
control of the early game, and we'll transition into mid in a good position. But oh man, this OD is so rich,
Dire's middle
uncontested in the
tower is under
lane.
attack.
Midas on him.
Yeah, Midas with no real, it's not even greedy on him, it's just logical.
Yeah,
Dire's bottom tower is
I
under
mean he
attack.
also benefits from the attack speed quite a bit, so he needs the levels, he needs the money, and once you have when you get free farm like this, why the hell not?
Do you think Shadow Realm's biggest problem in these games has been cornering themselves to a window?
Yeah, but I'm assuming that's the type of gameplay they like doing, which I don't blame them for. Just they need to get better coordination on these ganks and know when to pull out.
Well, no, that was EE like failing at the gank train, or doing good but not pulling out.
No, I mean,
Oh, the
a
IO
little
Kunkka?
bit to them, but also for Dire, I mean, right now there's a gank, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Torrent's gonna keep alive a little bit longer, and that'll get him a kill onto the Skywrath. Now, Kunkka's trying to put the damage into Abaddon. Abaddon has used the borrowed time. Now, Viper's coming in. They get the X out. He should be able to pull him back. They've got him nice and safe. These body blocks from the Tidehunter. Another Torrent. There they go. EE showing that they're not the only ones who can overextend with ganks. Or, yeah, you get it. You get what I was saying.
Yeah. Yeah. It just you know, Shell Realm, they just, what I was talking about the early game when they lost like about 6 lives over in the Radiant jungle side with the
IO Kunkka
and
roaming.
the IO, yeah. It just, the coordination, it just isn't there to be able to play these aggressive team composition. I think the aggressive team composition are usually a lot harder to play than this kind of
Green
easy
Dude's
farming
top
lineups.
thing is about to get knocked
Because you have to
over.
really coordinate, you have to be the one that's pushing the pace. You aren't the one that's trying to play reactively, you're the one that's trying to make all the plays on the map happen. And that can be intimidating, because there's just no rest that can be had on a team like that.
Dire's
So I mean,
bottom tower is under
once they
attack.
work on it, I think, and they got their coordination on lock, I like their gameplay.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Guys, you need to defend here.
Although I'm not exactly sure what this team comp really wants to do.
Dire's bottom tower
Like,
is
they
under
don't have a
attack.
lot of damage,
That
and
bottom tower you
they're
had
really
looks like crap
tanky,
anyway, don't
but they
sweat.
can't really push towers easily.
Dire's bottom tower
Maybe
is under
taking something
attack.
like Shadow Shaman?
Radiant's
Since that
middle
Kunkka
tower
might
is
be
under
better?
attack.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow Shaman, not this game, but last game, I was feeling like Shadow Shaman was a natural pick into their lineup.
Yeah.
Because of the hero. It also was not because, again, they just had way too many not cores. Okay, here we go.
Way.
Damage coming through. It's onto Viper. Viper not taking a lot of damage. They've got the Mystic Flare out. They've got a mech up. No, that's just lots of damage coming through. They're going to be able to clean up the kill on the Skywrath, and now it's just Sandstorm going through. They're not going to be able to stop him. Actually, they had a torrent in a few seconds. Maybe they want to go.
Yeah, now
But instead,
top lane.
it's the TP top. They're going onto the Abaddon. Abaddon is taking some damage. They get the Ravage out. It's not going to get the Storm Spirit, but instead the Abaddon. They will clean up another one for themselves. This is very respectable. They're doing a great job
Yeah.
here. Is answering
They
back to
did
the
get that
aggression.
Bristleback though.
Dire's bottom
Bristleback
tower
Yes.
did die
is
to
under
a
attack.
Swift while that gank was going on. So it was a 1-for-1 trade at the top at least.
Look at
Of course,
OD
losing
though.
Skywrath and then tower mid.
Bad dudes,
Yeah.
middle tower, everyone, go!
Actually, even taking the tower, OD definitely doesn't push towers fast at all. But if you leave him alone, any hero's going to take the
Yeah,
tower.
and very
eventually.
confident to put pressure on this tier 2 as well.
Green dude's
They
top
look like they
thing is
should
about to get
finally
knocked over.
rotate, or at least Bristleback will.
Dire's bottom
Someone
tower is
even
under
gave him a
attack.
ward there so he can feel safer.
There it is. Bristleback shows himself, not with a gank or anything like that. That gives OD a signal to just get back. You can go back to farm now. Find another safe place.
I love this item choice on the OD, by the way. Going for the Blink Dagger as a first item rather than a Force Staff. Should be able to do a lot of work there with the Ezreal Imprisonment because he had a lot of saves coming from his team. He's actually getting gone on.
Yeah,
By the
taking quite a bit of
Bristleback.
damage. But he's able to Astral. They've got the Wisp coming in, but he should be able to run away. No, they're going to be able to get more goose stacks on him. Oh, he just TP's out
easy.
immediately. Yeah, very nice. And a Epicenter, I believe, committed mid onto the Viper.
Yeah, does look
Bad
like
dudes,
it.
middle tower.
It is Viper having a pretty
Varus has borrowed
bad
time again.
start.
Fighting into the top? No, he's just going to clean up the creeps. Yeah, EE is in a very comfortable position after this early game.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to having a Viper who is 1-2-3 right now at the 14-minute mark. 2 deaths and only 1 kill. Not even leading the way on the CS right now. Definitely a tough spot for Viper. Interestingly enough, Viper decided to go for bottle, not usually something you see on the Viper.
Something bad is happening.
Yeah, it's even weirder when IO also has a bottle, which you think of those two kind of being peas in a pod. They're going to go onto the IO in the mid, and it's a very clean kill.
Blown away.
Yeah. It is time for the Dire to group up. I really do think so.
Bad dudes,
Because
middle
they have a
tower.
Storm Spirit
Everyone, go.
on Solera. You can't let a Storm Spirit get farmed and then not group up, because if you don't, your supports are just going to die.
Yeah, and Tidehunter is going to have Ravage in 5 seconds. He's headed back to base, so I'm going to see him
Yo, green dudes,
group up,
something
or
bad is happening.
heal up,
In your
excuse me.
bottom.
TP out somewhere, group up with his team, and they, I mean, as 5 people, they can definitely fight here.
Top lane.
Oh yeah, Viper's in a lot of
Coming
trouble.
up.
He's putting the damage into Abaddon, but Abaddon has borrowed time, so it wasn't even worth it. Burst Strike goes forward, and Viper is just removed from this game.
Yeah.
Now they're going to be
Like,
able to comfortably push this tier 1.
Yeah, Viper is farming by himself, while the Radiant, the team that's not even the aggressive draft, are the one that's grouping. Like, when you have the aggressive draft, you're the one that needs to be grouping, not the other team. And the other team needs to group in response to you. Like, if you're giving your opponents the
Yo, green
first,
dudes,
you
something
know,
bad is
play,
happening.
letting you be able to
In your
take your
bottom.
mid
Dire's top tower
poison
is
2
under
like
attack.
that.
They're going to respond with a bottom tower,
Yeah.
but it's going to take them a little longer to get it. Both teams not super fast at taking towers. Not at all fast at taking towers, is the words I would mean to use there.
Good dude's bottom just fell off.
Radiant don't mind this though. Trading towers, considering that their team actually scales better late game, is perfectly fine with them. Any kind of money they get, they can use it better than the Dire can. And
Bad dude's top tower
especially
gone
when it
for
comes to map
soon.
presence, being able to take
Yo,
them
green
away from
dudes,
Dire
something
works a
bad
lot
is
in their
happening.
favor
In your
also.
bottom.
So trading towers is completely fine.
Dire's top
And they're
tower
taking
is
it a
under
lot
attack.
faster too. Yeah, that's tier 2 down.
Dire's
And every
top
TP's
tower
coming in.
And they're going to rotate, yeah, here comes the TPs. Skywrath is already in. They've got all the silences out onto Bristleback. Bristleback taking a lot of damage. They have the Ravage. Are they going to commit it now? Now would be the time. If anything, they wanted to fight, but instead he just goes down. Now they're going to chase up the Tidehunter. Tidehunter, if he uses this as a defensive Ravage, or as a panic Ravage, they've got IO coming in, putting the damage out. He used the Ravage, but it only hits 1. They're putting damage into Abaddon, sure, but instead they're going to trade
Oh my
most
God.
of their team for it. If he had to use that while there was 4 people and Bristleback still had health, that is some good damage and some good value, but instead
Mid
uses
lane.
it kind of in a bad position. Now mid lane, yeah, Viper as well, getting chased down by Storm Spirit. OD's going to be here. They're going to clean up that Viper. Super clean. Mr.
They're getting
Clean.
denied
That's
their tier
fucking...
2.
Yeah, that's baking soda in the fridge clean.
Radiant's middle
Bounty.
tower has been
Oh.
denied.
Yeah, that's getting rough. It's just a coordination over on the Shadow Realm side. It just isn't there. They don't know when they want to pop the Ravage. They don't know how far they want to push. They don't know when they want to group. Like Viper again getting caught up there, just kind of pushing the tower by himself rather than team fighting with the team. If they want to team fight together and send IO to be able to try to save the Tidehunter, Viper should have been there to be able to properly team fight rather than split pushing while that was going on. if they want to split push, I shouldn't have been there. I should have been in the
Oh,
Viper.
OD could be in some trouble,
Push.
but instead they've got the Sand King behind him. He gets a nice burrow strike through to 2. X marks the spot, is not going to pull him back into the torrent. Here comes the boat. It's going to catch both of them. Actually, that's a lot of damage. Now Sand King is down, and this is going to be a bad news for OD. OD is going to get X'd again. He's got his blink, but there we go. Very nice X. Oh, torrent's not going to be in time, and he's going to be able to blink out of there.
Yeah, this is why I like the blink pickup. The first item blink so much
Yeah.
on OD right now. Like so good against the Dire team. Force staff is good, but it doesn't do anything against X. So it's a really good idea.
I will say it takes impeccable timing to both get the astral blink off, and impeccable timing on Dire to get the astral cancel on the blink. So both teams gonna have to showcase their skill to really make that combination work or not work.
Sanjay and Yasha are the next item on the line for Zhuang on the Viper. Makes sense considering they want to go fight early game. I think something that they should consider. Oh, top lane again, just sanking, completely harassing out this bristleback.
Yeah, that's not a position you want to see a bristleback in.
No. The
Bristle
bristleback
should not be
has finished up the
scared.
pipe, so they should be able to fight the next fight a little bit better. Very crucial item for their side.
Bristleback, natural carrier for the pipe. You
Yeah.
might see him typically go Vanguard or something like that, but oh, look at how much damage he's taken from the Sandstorm. I think no Sandstorm DPS even picked up from the Sand King. Sand King taking a lot of damage, even into the torrent. Now he's trying to get out of there. Now Ferris is the one on the run. They get a kill on the Viper here in the mid in the meantime, but E-Force, or Ferris, he's trying to run away. This man, he may be Ferris, but he's not made of iron today. Here we go, the rest of the team is here to fight. Now it's going to be into 5. The hammer is dropped, but he doesn't have enough enough intel yet. They're putting the damage into Ferris. Ferris is able to get away though. There we go, they're going to clean up the IO kill, and now looking to go into the OD. He's torrented up. Oh, they get the OD kill, but Storm Spirit and Skywrath may be looking to make a return and make some damage for their team. They get an X out onto the Storm Spirit, but the Sand King is back. Now when he's getting the Burrow Strike forward, there they go. They clean up the Bristleback, and it is looking very, very hairy for these remaining 2 Dire heroes. Burrow Strike through, it's going to catch both of them. Now here's the Sandstorm putting so much damage in. Everyone is here. A beautiful boat catches 3, but that is the end of the fight, and just about all 5 dead. For the Radiant, yeah, all 5 dead, even if they're in separate engagements. And losing 2 for Radiant.
Yeah, Tidehunter had Ravage the entire time, but unfortunately never had the mana to be able to actually pop that. If he had maybe stopped spamming his spells, he would have got there because he was popping a magic wand constantly to be able to pump out the
Anchor
anchor
smash,
smashes and the
yeah.
dash. But maybe just being a little more conservative and saving up the mana to be able to pop the Ravage could have turned the fight around in the midway.
Yeah, Anchor Smash is good physical damage, but the biggest part of it is the damage reduction, and the right-click damage reduction against these players you're going against aren't that big. Yeah, Kunkka's just getting found and destroyed. Zip, zap, zoobity bop. We got fucking Storm Spirit up in the mid lane.
And then top 2, they can't be like out like this. What are they doing? They can't.
Yeah,
Oh.
they've already lost 1. Now here comes the Mystic Flare. It's just short of Viper. They're able to get the Astral out onto IO, put the damage into Viper, and now,
my God.
oh, they're gonna pop the, they're gonna pop the hell out of that bubble. I'm using clean words today, Golgi.
Dire needs to just group. I mean, maybe it's too late now, but they can't be doing that. They can't be sending Kunkka mid lane to be able to farm while Viper and IO are farming top, while Tidehunter is still dead. It just doesn't work. He's with a farm the Storm Spirit on the other side with 20 Bloodstone charges already. I will make sure to punish that every time.
Dire's middle tower.
Like when as I said before, when a team that's drafted less aggressively is grouping more than a team that's drafted more aggressively, something's wrong here.
Yeah, I think one thing I want to say about Shadow Realm is that I appreciate and I very, very much enjoy their their drafts are more out of the box.
For
that
sure.
They're not. You know exactly what I'm saying. But the only thing that I feel like they're lacking is the ability to commit to and effectively execute the draft. So if they are able to use their drafting prowess at this point and transition it into gameplay, they can go very, very far.
I agree. I don't want them to switch their drafting style because I think it's very unique, and I'm assuming it's what they enjoy playing. And I think, you know, we see like moments of brilliance from them. Just, you know, well, once they get better at coordinating and just executing these drafts, I think they'll be much, much better.
Right, well, the Mech and Greaves are going to be up on the Tidehunter.
So there should be a lot less mana problem than that boy.
He's still trying to. He's running away from these ancients. I don't understand. He's got Anchor Smash and level 4 Kraken Shell. Should need to walk away. He can tank this for his team.
Yeah. Playing it very safe for some reason. Bot lane, Storm Spirit has a ambush setup for Bristleback.
Yeah, Bristleback is going on to Sand King, thinks he's gonna get a lot of damage out, but the rest are coming through, and here comes the Burrow Strike. Now they're gonna pop that bubble, and they've got the Mystic Flare down. Lots of damage coming to Bristleback. TP in from Tidehunter. Does he have the Ravage? There, he's gonna execute it. It's gonna hit onto 3, and that's gonna get them a kill onto, who was that even? It must be the Storm Spirit because he instantly respawned now, but Dire has taken so much damage they have to get on the back line. Greaves already down, 5 seconds, 10 seconds on those. Oh, OD's gonna pick up the Viper now. Tidehunter's trying to get in. Yeah, Storm Spirit's back. And they've got the Greaves. They can sustain a little bit, but they're jumping forward on the Tide. What a zip-zap, zoobity-bop on that boy. Now Kunkka gets the torn out on OD, but it costs him his life. They get the bubble, pop that IO again, and there's the Bristleback. That was a ton of damage. Full team wipe plus...
Look at the runes. Look at the runes on Storm Spirit right now. He had Arcane Runes bottled when he died. He came back up, popped the Arcane Runes, zipped into Rune Spot, got double damage, and came in and cleaned up.
Ugh. Yeah, and that was actually 2 deaths on the IO. That bubble got popped twice. They popped that cherry.
I mean, that fight started exactly what they wanted. Taking down that Storm Spirit, but just could not finish it. OD being a little bit too defensive with that Astral Imprisonment and blinking away, being too elusive. Oh my god, the damage he's doing!
IO getting blown up again now. Storm Spirit is here. They're ready to put the damage into Viper. Viper's actually putting the damage into OD. OD not being able to make it out of here! They get a kill on the OD! Beautiful turnaround! And that's gonna end that high ground push. That's the kind of misplay that they need to capitalize on. Now they're fighting the Abaddon as well. Borrow time is popped, but they're going to keep him slowed. They're going to keep him in place. Yes, yes. Beat this horse rider of the apocalypse. Very good job from Shadow Realm. That was a beautiful defense. As EE was going high ground, I wanted to say the only way they lose this game is for misplays. And as if, you know, ask and ye shall receive, they get a little too aggressive, and SR does exactly what they need to capitalize on it and get 2 very big kills out of it.
I think Outlaw kind of misplayed that there on the OD. I mean, obviously the diving was bad, but he turned around as soon as he got slowed and just kind of ran away and then died. I think he could have turned around and maybe even killed some more people. He had 88 intelligence stolen when he went for the IO.
Oh, yeah, I can't fault him for it. Like, when you're playing OD, and you get into a bad spot, your instinct is, okay, I can Astral, blink out. No problem. But he had already used his Astral, so, like, it kind of just probably triggered that panic mode in him. Yeah. And but that's, I can't, yeah, I can't say I would do any better. Yeah, 80 intelligence, though, you can punch some dudes in the face.
Yeah. Considering how his base intelligence right now is about 90, so 90 plus 88, like 170 something. Yeah, pretty
actually
nice.
I will point out at this point he's finished the Hurricane Pike. He's got the blink. BKB would be great on OD here, right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I guess he didn't feel like he needed it there because they were in such a good spot, but he's going actually for the Scythe right now, but if you had a BKB there, you just BKB and fight.
Actually, Egg Interceptor might be a decent item for Outlaw this game. I mean, if the game really goes that long, for like a 6th item.
Did they ever fix OD's Ags?
Yeah. You get charges on Astral Imprisonment now. So you have multiple charges on
That's
Astral
good.
Imprisonment.
Nice Yule's dodge from Sand King on the X Torrent, and instead they're gonna turn up on the Kunkka. Viper now trying to fight, but the rest of the Radiant Cores are hearing the bop the IO. They've got the Ravage, but they don't have the damage to follow it up. Never mind, they're gonna have Bristleback here. Bristleback is quite tanky and frontlining. He's putting as many cool sprays out as he can. Ferris, he's got the borrowed time, and he should be able to live here. Now they're putting the damage that they need into Ferris. Nice flare is gonna take him down, and they're gonna put the damage into the Viper, taking it a 5-man team wipe. Losing the OD, not ideal, but EE absolutely ready to high ground here.
Yeah. They might easily take the first win of Rax with that fight. I'm not sure what Shalom can do. Ferris's borrow time will be on 15 seconds. Way before he's gonna be in danger. Ultimate Elephant's now also on Chikobo on the Storm Spirit. And they find Kunkka again.
Yeah, Kunkka's not gonna get out of that. Mystic Flare to the face. Even gonna pick up an IO kill for their trouble. Now, Abaddon just doing some casual shopping. He's got that Radiance up now.
Yeah. At this point, even I don't know what Dire can do to win. Even the perfect execution of a fight on Dire team, with this many gold down and with the lineup they have, it's going to be incredibly difficult to lose a team fight, or win a team fight rather.
Now, with this game, I mean, I want to stick with these teams. I want to say anything's possible, but I think we can agree this game looks like it's mostly over. Oh, Mystic Flare out onto Viper, taking quite a bit of damage. He's going to pop the Shrine. Actually, they're going to be able to defend the high ground and get themselves some key kills on the way out, but it could get turned around. Ferris now healing up entirely, but here's the epicenter. He's going to get pulled back from the X. Now, they're trying to fight away. Here comes OD, putting the damage in. Oh, he's gotten so much Intel Steel. Actually, just 24 right now, but it's enough. There they go, killing the Kunkka, and that'll be the kill on the Bristleback. Viper's back as well. It gets the kill on the Sand King. So, as far as these games go, let's give some advice to these teams. I'm gonna start off with Shadow Realm. I like their kind of, you can tell there's a lot of comfort and personality to their drafting, but I feel like they lack a common goal that every hero needs to have in their mind and stick to, as far as do this at this time, our timing is this time, something like that.
Going from bad to worse,
Give me some more on that. What do you want to say to Shadow Realm right now?
I think they need to work on their communication a little bit more. A lot of times I feel like the heroes are doing different things, focusing on the wrong targets. Everyone's doing their separate things. Some people want to go in, some people don't want to go in, some people want to farm it sometimes, some people don't. I don't know if this is disagreements between strategies or just not talking, but there just needs to be a lot more communication going on between the players.
And then EE, is there anything that you would say to them?
I think I would like to see them vary up their draft when it comes to strength and weaknesses, because both their drafts so far has been very magic damage oriented. It's although they won both games, I think they played incredibly well. I think they might have a hard time against teams that can respond to their draft better, because both their drafts has been very heavy on a single focus, which means it's easily countered.
I would even say, like, they've had a direction, or they've had a focus, but do you still feel like their draft lacked a bit of direction?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an okay draft. I think it's a decent draft, but it doesn't really have any kind of,
mega strength.
Yeah, they don't have any kind of idea, right? And this draft, as we see here, like, it's easily disrupted by, for example, Heaven's Halberd. Heaven's Halberd does so much against this team. A Pike does so much against this team because they don't have a good melee core, for example, that does physical damage, right? BKB.
Shadow Realm. Already the Aegis claim now. Stormstar going in with the Shivas, putting the damage to the black line. Kunkka taking a lot of damage. Here comes the boat. It's going to connect onto just one. The epicenter is here, and they're going to use the Ravage as well. Now, Kunkka, Io already down. The Tidehunter dead as well.
GG
now
being
Viper.
called.
The GG is called. It was their last ditch effort. They didn't get to the Roshan in time.
Radiant victory.
Golgi, I think we already analyzed their drafts, analyzed this game pretty well. Let's end on any parting words for these teams.
I think both teams played quite well. I love the drafting style from the Shadow Realm and also the execution from Excellent Era. So very fun to watch.
Both teams a very good job. Hard fought battles. It's both going to go to the Excellent Era. Everyone, this was not Doppy Wednesday on Hustle. What am I thinking of? Echo League
Echo
Season
League.
2. Thank you.
Week 4.
That's just ingrained into my memory. Week 4, Shadow Realm versus Excellent Era. This is Wivrex with the most handsome man in the world, Golgi App. Say hi.
Hi.
Signing off. Have a good night, everyone.